Have you ever wondered what I do with all that stuff I get to review? I used to run competitions. I'd set some kind of task, like make a water wheel generator. People would submit the video, general public would vote on them, and the winner, I'd send whatever piece of equipment that I had. But I ran one competition sending this thing to Australia and it went astray, and the chap who was receiving it reminded me that I had a responsibility, and so I had to pay him £400 compensation for this prize. So I thought to myself, well, I'm never doing that again. Now, I get asked to review, advertise, all kinds of stuff. It can range from sunglasses to pet insurance. One company offered me 2 massive movie chairs. You know, the kind that suck you in. You need a bit of 2x4 to lever yourself back out. They offered me 2 of them. There are thousands each. I've been offered loads of standing desks. It's ridiculous, actually, what I get offered. Because I get about 300 or 400 emails every day, and in there I can guarantee there's half a dozen people who are wanting me to advertise their products. Now, I don't have a problem with advertising. It's actually our world, and although it's there to try to persuade you to buy, it also is there to inform you what's available on the market. So advertising per se, I don't have a real problem with. There is a particular type that annoys me in role advertising. You know, the presenter will be talking about something, I don't know, how to make a nuclear battery, and suddenly they'll have this terrible segue into an advertisement from their sponsor. Yeah, thank you very much for my sponsor. Are you worried about your cat dying of polonium poisoning? XYZ Veterinary Services will insure you against it. And then they get on with the video. That annoys me because you can't cut it out. It's part of the video. It's not like where you have a mid-roll, beginning or end advert and you can remove those by paying the fee. Those ones you can't remove, and of course that's probably why they're particularly popular. How do I choose what it is that I'm going to do, and what do I do with the stuff afterwards? Well, I make a pretty simple choice. For me, there's going to be information in there that I think is going to be useful. I mean, if you're looking at something like a 3D printer, it's handy to know a little bit about it. So those are the kind of things I pick. Now, when I've done with it, what on earth do I do with it, so to speak? And one of the things I could do, of course, is just keep them. I mean, that's the deal. You get to keep the machine. You do a couple of review videos on it and the machine is yours. So I could just keep them and set up my own print farm. But that's not really me. It's not something I want to do. Of course, I have the option of selling them. When I've finished with them, I could just sell them. But that doesn't sit right with me. I was given them for nothing, and I was given them to give information to you, so selling them just seems wrong, which is why I used to give them away in competitions, but I don't get that much on the channel. I get enough so that I'm okay, but I don't get a huge amount, and £400 as compensation was quite a sting for me, so I can't take that risk again, so the competitions died because of that. Now, the thing that I actually do with them is I just give them away. I've finished with them. I use them until a new one arrives, and then I rotate them and give the other ones away. So this is my total collection of filament 3D printers. We've got the new Elegoo here that arrived a couple of weeks ago, and then we've got the AD5X that arrived a couple of days ago, and the Bambu X1 Carbon C that used to sit here has been donated. I did the same thing with the lasers, for example. This is the X-Tool machine that we did a video on, and these are some things that I'm working on you may or may not ever see again. But this one replaced the Guayke Pro that was more or less the same size that we did a review on, and that got donated to a local college. And to be honest, that's probably going to be the fate of this one. This one will go to a local school or college when I get a replacement laser to review for it. I quite like doing review videos, but I don't do nearly as many as I would do if I took up even half of the offers that I get, because for me, there has to be something in it for you guys. There has to be some value in that video that I think you might get, and that's a big deciding factor for me. Now, you might be wondering why we're in this echoing church instead of somewhere a little more sound-friendly, so I apologise for the echo. But this is in fact my local church, and it's here where my beautiful wife Patty is laid to rest. So I would say this place is a place that has meaning for me. And it's like all local churches, I imagine, they're a bit strapped for cash. And I know they have a plan to improve their disabled access. So I was thinking, the next couple of bits of equipment, maybe I'll donate to these guys because they're used to running raffles. They probably have insurance against failed prizes and they know a lot more about it than I do. And some of these machines, well, they're worth thousands of pounds, and maybe I'll chuck in a couple of training sessions as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and please do remember to like and subscribe.